Goldilocks and the Three Bears. Once upon a time, in a cozy little cottage deep inside a quiet forest, lived a family of 3 bears. There was Papa Bear, who was big and strong, Mama Bear, who was medium-sized and gentle, and Baby Bear, who was small, playful, and very curious. They loved doing everything together, especially eating their warm porridge for breakfast. One morning, Mama Bear cooked a fresh pot of porridge. But it was too hot to eat. So Papa Bear said, "Let's go for a little walk in the forest while it cools." Mama Bear agreed, and Baby Bear skipped happily behind them as they strolled outside. Not far from their cottage, a little girl named Goldilocks was exploring the forest. She had shiny golden curls, bright eyes, and a very curious mind. While wandering, she suddenly spotted the bear's cottage. The door was slightly open. Goldilocks gasped softly. "Oh, I wonder who lives here," she whispered. Goldilocks stepped inside. Everything looked neat and tidy. On the table, she saw 3 bowls of porridge, one big, one medium-sized, and one very tiny. Her tummy growled. She hadn't eaten breakfast yet. She walked to the big bowl first. "This porridge is too hot," she said, pulling back her spoon. Then she tried the medium bowl. "This porridge is too cold," she sighed. Finally, she tasted the tiny bowl. Her face lit up. "This porridge is just right." And she ate every last bit until the bowl was empty. After eating, Goldilocks felt tired and looked around the room. She saw 3 chairs. She tried sitting in the big chair, but it was too hard. She tried the medium chair, but it was too soft. Then she sat in Baby Bear's tiny chair. "This chair is just right," she giggled until crack. The chair broke right under her. Feeling even more tired, Goldilocks walked upstairs. She found 3 beds. She lay down on the big bed. "This bed is too lumpy," she complained. Then she tried the medium bed. "This one is too squishy," she frowned. Finally, she climbed into the tiny bed. "Ah, this bed is just right." And Goldilocks fell fast asleep. Soon after, the bear family came home from their walk. Baby Bear ran to the table and squeaked, "Someone has been eating my porridge." Papa Bear saw his bowl. "Someone has been eating my porridge." Mama Bear gasped. "And someone has been eating mine too." They walked into the living room. Baby Bear pointed sadly at his broken chair. "Someone has been sitting in my chair, and they broke it." Papa Bear noticed the cushions on his big chair were pushed around. "Someone has been sitting in my chair," he growled. Mama Bear nodded. "Someone sat in mine too." Then the bears tiptoed upstairs. Mama Bear whispered, "Someone has been sleeping in my bed." Papa Bear rumbled, "Someone has been sleeping in my bed." Baby Bear squealed, "Someone's sleeping in my bed, and she's still there." At that moment, Goldilocks opened her eyes, and saw 3 bears standing over her. She gasped, jumped out of the bed, and ran as fast as her legs could carry her down the stairs and out the door. She didn't stop running until she was safely out of the forest. From that day on, Goldilocks learned to always be careful and polite, and never enter a house without being invited. And the 3 bears fixed Baby Bear's chair, ate their porridge, and lived happily in their peaceful little cottage. The end of the story.